Okay, this is a double shot of behind the scenes because I'm going on vacation. So we want to have you give you guys something that's behind the scenes for next week's episode, which is the author branding. One of the conversations that we get into about author branding is whether or not it's about your genre. And my argument was that it's not about genre because writers sometimes write outside their genre. Then we talked today about this building a body of work and how you could be writing in a bunch of different kinds of ways. And would that be confusing to your audience for you to have this sort of spectrum of work? Should your author brand be associated with either a genre or a particular type of work? If you're a poet, you're always a poet, or if you're
No, not necessarily. Look at James Dickey.
okay.
He's He's mostly known for being a poet, but then he wrote Deliverance, right?
So there you go.
I think it might be difficult when you become incredibly famous for just that one thing, but then everyone has a hard time being stereotyped, right?
Yeah.
But you can still break through. There's the actor like Tom Hanks. He was a comedic actor. Then he broke through into
Dramatic roles.
dramatic roles.
I could see that if you think of it as a just a change from one type of art to another type of art.
Right.
I don't expect poets to be novelists and vice versa, but why wouldn't they?
Right. I mean, why could you not? I mean, why? Let's say you could become a poet.
No.
A poetess.
No. This gal, never going to be a poet. It's not a thing.
Uh,
I suck at poetry. I tell
All right,
everybody
fine.
that. I don't understand it. I don't write it well. It's not going to be my thing.
Oh.
But that's okay. I don't mind. I mean, I think poets are perfectly lovely people. They're not.
Okay.
They take the easy way out. Build a real sentence, poet. I'm kidding. I'm only kidding.
Anyway, but yeah. I think experimentation is good too. Otherwise, if you're putting yourself into that rut, into that saying, I'm only writing, let's say in my case, horror. I'm a horror writer, and that's all I'm going to do. You might find yourself eventually on barren waters.
Yeah.
On still waters. I mean, it's good to try other things just to keep the creative ideas flowing.
I'll agree with that. And I also think that if you, especially when it comes to genre as being part of your brand, that we are going to talk extensively about this next week. But like, if you were to then take on a nom de plume or right under a pen name, and you have to build a brand new following because of that. That can be a real challenge too.
Yes.
And so, how tightly you tie those brands together is something to consider. So, all right, that's it. That's your behind the scenes. Thanks for being patrons. We appreciate you. Bye.